Good morning, Azeroth. It's the 25th of October 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. We'll be back on the Mage today, getting them leveled up, doing a little bit of the event stuff, doing some PvP, getting the Sparks of War quest done for that final bit of bronze. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. It's Friday, end of the week. Well done on getting through. One more day and you can enjoy your weekend. You've got this. Right, so after yesterday's stream, I walked my mage over here, thinking, I'll just grab up the daily. That's fine. The Mount Mania was on, so I walked over and went, you know what, I'll do a bit of the Mount Mania, or I'll get on a couple mounts. I had war mode turned on, and it seems an oversight, but the area is not a sanctuary, so I immediately got one shot. The graveyard is underneath, so you have to fly up on your ghosty mount through the cave. Got back, got one shot again. So I turned war mode off. Because she's sweet, Jesus.
Ain't you a shipper?
Answer this lore question before we get going. Draco was a tenacious warrior in life, but what combat role was she assigned in death? Rogue, I believe. It's correct.
Farewell. Oi.
Thank you. I will take some badges.
Do not proceed.
Oh, they changed the NPCs who are about already. Oh no, it's just Hermit Nesting Way is randomly showing up. I didn't even realise it was them at the store. Bless. Alright, so we want to get this done so we can get our bonus XP blessing. I think a good way to do that is both to go up for the time walking as well as our regularly scheduled battleground, because we do need to practice. Let's see if we can do Walker out here. Is he fighting people? He is. Oh. Go, Phoenix.
System failure.
Okay, that was a chunk of it. Oh, fancy flame effect on the outside. People are flying over to the next one. And we've done these on our main. What I haven't done is gone round to the other old world bosses. I might go have a peek at those at the weekend. I do not know if they also drop a... If the bronze is limited to one world boss a week at the moment, plus the quest, or if the other old world bosses that are outside of Tanaris, like Azure Ghost, the other dragons in Lord Kazakh, feature differently on their own. I'm not sure. A battleground? That quick? No way. Are people... Are more people playing the video game with the patch? As in, doing some PvP? Oh, that'd be nice. We found that in under 2 minutes. I mean, that's pretty good. Less so for our XP gain, but more so for our honour. I will absolutely take. And we do need the practice. Right, remember, buttons. Many buttons to press. The shifting power icon seems to have changed too. Did have that Night Fae look about it before. I wonder if... Might well have been. Again, I didn't play too many ults during Shadowlands, so I couldn't say in terms of the other Covenant abilities. I know they were going around and making sure everything looked more on brand rather than holding on to the Shadowlands stuff. Alright, let's go give it a go. 9 Alliance, 10 Horde. That's okay for now. Off we go. I'm just hitting a shadow feed. That's not helpful. We're winning despite being outnumbered. Won't be in a moment. Got them through. Swap to the Frostbolt. Oh, nice, and I got the separation there. Bit of lag.
Too far away.
Oh, that might be me gone. Not if I use a cheeky potion, though.
They do have a target.
Popping those fireballs. Pyroblast. We're not actually using fireball very much. Oh, there we go. It does feel good to just be constantly hitting a few buttons to keep triggering like the instant pyroblast, just like flom, flom, flom. It feels nice. Again, in terms of efficiency and how much overall damage we're doing, I couldn't say. Efficiency will probably be low. I'm not using my abilities enough. I'm just surprised how quick we got in more than anything else.
Too far away. I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
I need to get way better at using Meteor.
I need a target.
Kind of got them pinned up there. Feels bad. Damage still about middle of the pack. We've got a lot more we can be doing there. What blimey? Let me get signed up for me battle crowd. And obviously that battleground did not participate in celebration at all. I figured the Shower of Anger is not being attacked. Should definitely head back. I do need to go do me Sparks of War quest as well. Which will be a little more difficult if the queues are very quick. Diamond. Decline it. We've already done it on his main. Not too bothered. In terms of playing Mage in PvP, in PvE, not a clue. Not an idea. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Too far away.
Just kicking it back. Easy at the back. It's a 45-second cooldown. It's not as short as it appeared. Obviously don't have access to any of our PvP abilities in here. Dungeon XP is notoriously way better than most other things. So the speed you can get it and go through.
I need a target.
We just push on through with folks. In these scenarios, well, they're like much less stressful, especially in old dungeons where there's no real mechanics to makes things too much of a worry. The one in here we saw the other day was a mind control. That's kind of about it. Just keep 30. Fancy set the tank's got on. Don't recognise it. Mind you, I don't play much monk. I haven't checked out their tier sets too much. Oh, it's just many balls. I see. Oh, just stole his buff for a random increase to magic damage. Isn't that nice? Yeah, ding in a moment. Huzzah! Pedix. Having a good time. A lot of herbs. Ghost mushrooms. Don't recall ghost mushrooms at all. Now, to be fair, I don't recall many herbs from early in the game. Mainly a miner. Iron, copper, boron, I remember. Mithril. Oh, I'd give for them all to be relevant again. Not that there's the time, but you know. You have to forgive me as well if my commentary is a little less on point today. I have a bit of a sore throat, didn't get much sleep. So I'm a little on the wobbly side, but we'll be alright. Gotta have that. Maybe I thought doing the dungeon would count as celebrating the activities as well. I mainly just wanted to get the XP buff more than anything else. Which I do find it really annoying that you have to re-earn the XP buff on other characters at that point. Surely getting it done on one person, having it then tie over everyone else for the week, that should do the job. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Hopefully that's something they change, though. And we'll see if it counts as participation once we get out on the other side. Maybe it requires finishing a dungeon and not just individual bosses. Shooting fire. Move sailing. Didn't expect it not to be fair. Follow around with everyone who seems to know where they're going. Ah, goodbye trees. Keep trotting along. On my butt. One more go and then we'll see. Unless it gives me a good bump, but we'll find out. Rich thorium. My goodness. I did not use the auction house back in the day enough to know how the prices of such things fluctuated. I'd be curious to know, and again, if they get to the point of things changing in future, I'd be very curious. Oh, well that's a way to skip the trees and get straight down. pyroblasts. Many. Okay, that did do a good old chunk.
I need to target something first.
Scroll hand back, that'll be more XP. Might be worth wrapping that up first, just to get the buff, rather than pushing into another battleground. If I can do one of the events going on at the same time. Show story will start next. I believe there was the achievements to get the... what's it called? Cold Flame Phoenix requires you to ride the balloon round a bit. I just had a look at it yesterday and I had to get the pet mirror you have to use, which is from a vendor down there somewhere. Oh, balloon! Keeping their eyes on it. We just have to wait for the achievement to pop, pretty much. There you go. Then the pet one, we just have to use the mirror on a battle pet. Should be a chest around here. Here we are. Okay, so we take our pet mirror. We find a pet that's in the battle. Let's yip it here. And we use the mirror. No, somebody just did the shower of anger. Fair enough. Maybe we can make it over to the next fella. What's his name? Archivon Stone Warden. I assume people go do more Kashar than this fella. At least what we've seen in the last couple of days. Oh yeah, there's certainly people here. Hopefully we can get him down before the queue pops. Okay, they're going for it.
I need to get closer.
I wonder what I nicked there. Oh, juices damage taken. Wasn't that nice? Oh, Sharvanga's just immediately respawned. It's pretty cool that they all just come straight back up again. I've got to give him credit for that, especially when you compare to how some of the other events kind of kicked off. And it was the waiting and spawn times that frustrated people. Now they've just removed that barrier completely and you can just fight them. For every upside, there's a downside. Now, if anyone's been paying attention today, past few hours, and at least overnight for me here, a new store mount appeared. For $90. I haven't checked the price over here, but that's still going to be plenty pricey. And it is a redo of... I'm going to leave queue. Just because I want to get this done first. It's a redo of the Brontosaurus that was available in Battle for Azeroth. And that was a very sought after mount because of the functionality it had. And this thing, ow, has a mailbox and an auction house on it. And already from images I've seen, people are just buying it up. Now, we know cosmetic and mount purchases and stuff like that are all over the place in games at the moment. It's kind of become the norm. But prices keep on getting pushed. And they see what they can get away with. And I reckon that bear mount that came out, but also had functionality, probably did well enough for them numbers-wise, where they felt comfortable being like, oh, we can charge for this too. Like, we can bump up the price here, people will pay it. And the outrage wasn't that bad. So they just feel comfortable doing so. If it turns out people really go aggro for it, and give them a load of crap, it's something they can always then... Ow. They can always then walk back and be like, oh, well, we're not going to do this again for the next mount. And then every subsequent mount release, they can be... Well, at least it doesn't cost as much as that Bronco did. Do you remember the Bronco? And that's a strategy you see a lot from marketing teams. Of where, oh, this is now a lesser evil. So people are fine with it. It's very insidious. I think that it can set a worrying precedent going forward. I think WoW has done a lot of good things, and I completely understand capitalizing on a bigger player base again with the success of the War Within. But stuff like that, it still feels scummy. You know, it doesn't feel good by any means. And that price point is just, you know, it's more than more expensive edition of the War Within and your sub to go along with it. Feels like a lot. Yeah, people have bought it though. Immediately people have bought it. There we go, there. Back in time for the Cho story. Everyone else is just running back as well. Whee! A throng of players. I wonder how many, as the weeks go on, will continue. I imagine there'll be a lot of folks who are still wanting to, say, grab all of the bronze stuff. It was like Pandaria Remix, we saw folks stick around for quite a while. And that made me very happy. I'll have to see on something like this. There's no seats left untaken. Where can I squeeze in? Squeeze in here? Game says no. Squeeze in on this one.
Prepare for a story journey with Lord Walker Cho at the Storyteller's stage.
Another one of the achievements for the Phoenix is to do like 50 interactions in this thing. We did some yesterday.
Who here fought at the Scarab Wall?
I did not. Oh, this is the old opening of... Oh, but we want to hit the button anyway. So we just need to...
I hope I can do this tale justice.
I need the achievement.
1,000 years
Ignore me.
ago, the Night Elves and the Dragons fought against the
I like Cho telling stories. Like in Pandaria, he was always telling those stories or stories linked around it.
But this evil could not
Old stuff is great.
So the dragon sealed it away. The evil slumbered for a millennium, but then stirred once
When I first
again.
heard about the theatre at Donegal, I was hoping it was something like this, them trying to retell these stories.
To face this
I suppose they were telling Irvin stories, but I'd love something like this permanent in the game.
Warriors of the Horde, make some noise!
Cho, that's fantastic.
Defenders of the Alliance, let me hear you! Under the new banner of the might of Kalimdor, they prepared to break the magic that contained the Kiraji.
Bolvar with Thrall? Old Bolvar headed this up?
Great
I remember Night
heroes
Elves.
gathered at the Scarab Wall. The time for battle drew near, looming over everyone like a cresting wave. When the Scarab gong rang, that wave came crashing down, Giraji forces poured out of their prison, but the might of Kalimdor kept them contained. To the fallen, we salute you!
Hopefully that is a cross account and not 50 on one character. And the warband stuff should have made all that easier.
Heroes fought their way into the temple, destroying its guardians one after another.
Trying to get it so he comes out of both sides of my headset. A little merry band. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm listening to a story. Oh, there's a lot for event participation here. It's like faster than the dungeon. Each boss. I remember those being annoying. Like, I never had a raid group to do it with, but I don't remember if it was going back to try and solo them or something, but I remember that being a problem. One shielded the other or something?
In the heart of the temple, they faced the old god. What was the name again?
Joe, what do you mean?
Right. Khatun. A name so unspeakable that I forgot how to say it.
Just, he's really going for the
So, Khatun,
audience,
what do we think of it?
like
Get
storyteller.
out of
Oh
here,
yeah, this is how you get that
giant
up.
creepy artichoke.
Giant artichoke. Get wrecked.
But our champions prevailed. This marked our
Hey,
first
that did it as well. Good
victory
stuff.
against the
Go back to
Uruk.
Donegal on war mode.
No, not our last. Now, raise a glass with me. Honor the fallen and never forget their sacrifice.
Oh, cheers, Joe. Please come back for more
And
stories.
let's hear it for the heroes of the Scarab Wall.
Huzzah! Right, let's go hand in what we've got here. Ooh, I've got the thing already.
Everything has a price. Time is of the essence.
Okay,
Farewell.
that'll do. Where was the... I think it was you I can hand in
has much to
this
offer.
damn thing. There we go.
This
You.
is your time. You have a bright future.
Excellent. Well, with our new buff in tow, let's head back to Donegal. Signed up some more battlegrounds. What are the odds of an epic one going? If the queue was that quick for the regular. Now, I can't stream too long today. I have a doctor's appointment I need to get to. Oh. Hallow's End has started. Stupid things, not really my cup of tea.
I speak for the machines.
Oh. Me doing these disc quests can sort us out. That's pretty wild. So if you have alts who have access to different weeklies,
Glad you comply.
that's awesome.
Follow me down to
At least
the
for me, it might be
archive
an
and I'll show you
oversight, but
what
I'll
Dagon
take it.
and I have been working on.
Remember, turn on war mode.
For the Alliance! The answer to
Alright,
the
you
evil
won't have it.
wicked
I
feel.
figured. But again, being able to do the discs, that's pretty impressive. First, we need to get down to Hallowfall, though. Oh, hang on. Got those weekly
What is your
mining and herbalism individuals. big ass pumpkin.
Communication initiated. May Rook
Plenty of stuff in the wall bank. Ooh, miscellaneous back piece. What better time won't waste, didn't even notice that. Transmog, take that as well. Better pants. It's all coming up, Mage. Let's get ourselves to Hallowfall. We really want to bang out those discs and get the bronze from that. Which again, that's... I don't know if that's an oversight on their part, but the ability to gain the weekly bronze off those discs is fascinating. Feels like it's a bit hodgepodge almost. How they've got it set up. I need to keep out for the more... or the tougher rares, I suppose. More difficult on war mode. We could do a follower dungeon at some point as well. That should speed it up. Right, we want to be doing world quests for our Sparks of War. We want to keep an eye out for wax to get some more of them too.
Join us, and we can see how your skills are coming along.
Of course. Good morning, Lord Andistraz. Good to see you. Push our way through. No, big turn. And there we go.
Nicely done. You and your Drake are exceptional.
Pair of boots, we'll head in that direction next. No need to do the special assignment. I don't even know if that would give us Sparks of War. I can't remember if it did or not. Usually we've got them all by that point in a zone. Well, the average wait time of a battleground has gone up. Absolutely a fluke that we got in so quickly that first time. Oh, Ruffius.
Waiting to be won.
Oh, Ruffius. You cheeky swine. Oh, and there's a PvP one up there.
The Cobus encroach
Ooh.
on Velhand's claim. Protect the residents from
Piece of
their
PvP gear.
aggression.
Still won't be as good as the Honor one. They usually aren't. Always worth getting though, and then we can double check down the line. Surely everyone will be off doing event things. No one's going to be here apart from that other horde person we flew past. Just me. It's all me. Escape. Why would you follow me? I've nothing.
The Cobus
You
dare
swine.
to attack our veneration grounds. Make them regret it.
I get the feeling if I linger, I'm a dead dwarf. Caught her ass kicked in as well.
Not sure what these folks are up to, but I know.
Okay, Arathi
fanatics when
trainees.
I see
Can we
them.
find any?
Better rain on their parade.
Boy, don't know if I can. Interesting. I'm on war mode, and yet... Or maybe inside doesn't count. Outside, rather. Yeah, we're just at the door, so it didn't count. Oh, no. Right, where are these trainees getting just blown up immediately? On the rampart. Oh, never mind. They're level 80. I don't even know if I can get one, but we'll try. One. Okay, it can be felled. That's good for me. Oh, we're ongoing. Goodness me. Uh-oh.
Out of range.
Oh, oh. It was a battle ending. I'll take a little bit of honor. Sure, I'll take a little bit. Right, it all adds up.
Not sure what these folks are up to, but I know fanatics when I see them. Better rain on their parade.
I know, Rufus. I know. I'm going to try. Ow, the last one wasn't this hurting. Can kill him, but it's going to be a bit of a bother. Keep kiting, I suppose. Now, if a player walks by as I'm doing this, that's just GG. That's game over. But if I can go through and just kill the 7 more I need. Should be okay. No, it's mine. Go away. Ah, I got it. Deny me my quest, Paladin. It's mine. Oh, thanks. I should have known they'd be about. They were fighting the druid, though, in between bouts on me. Again, I'm pretty sure lower levels don't count towards your quests. Quickly now.
I need a target.
There we go. Have a bit of food. Oh, thank you. Nature Beast, I know I'm here to get killed, but I want my world quest done. I'd like to get that piece of gear. It'll help me out down the line. I hope that rogue goes and smacks that demon hunter. Actually fight each other, rogue, or are you just milling about? You're not even going for the NPCs. Oh, many bleeds. Oh dear. Huh. They in a group? They working together? Did not immediately then go and attack each other. It's alright, I'm a patient dwarf. Everyone's just waiting for them to spawn. Ah. I'm off here to the side. Maybe nobody will notice. What's that?
I can't use that item yet.
Piece of garbage. I hope you realize it doesn't help you in your quest. I mean, it might. Because I've never done it. I've never just botched a low-level player because, you know. I simply don't agree. Ain't a holier than thou thing. What's the point? Got the mob I needed. If you can't fight players your actual level and have to get your little ego tickle from popping low levels, live your life. Oh, there's a few of them up here. be repeating myself a lot if I say it every bloody time. And if there's anyone out there who does get frustrated by war mode and is trying this out and is like, it's not for me, do remember you can just go in and turn it off. Bit of wax. Beautiful. Up, don't get stuck now. I need to find somewhere quiet to eat. That'll do. Just in this little corner. Perfectly fine. It's still a good chance of being noticed, to be fair. It's the name of the game. A little sneaking mission. Saw a name tag pop up then, and they vanished. Okay, they're going to fight each other for one. Problem with the ramparts. Quite easily spotted. That's okay, we're nearly done. It's 3 more and we're clear. Have to get lucky. Speaking of. Oh, not miss like that. More bobs. What? Finish it. There we go. Right, and we up and go again. 2 more. If we get bot by players, it is what it is. Okay. Nope, no time for fireball. Alright, one more.
It's still recharging.
We went from really good battleground queues to ay. I'm very proud of your blessed blade work, but I'm good. Why didn't that one count? Son of a gun, game. That's not fair at all. Just slightly out of the quest range. No! Despair. As if we got through 9 of them, and then at the last hurdle. I will have him. I will have it. I got robbed as well because we did have the other one. We did have 10. The range on world quests, and if you're just a toe out of line, game's like, nope, you don't get this. Oh, it's going to be here for ages now. We just had it absolutely robbed. Go as ham as we can. Keep pyroblasting. Keep pyroblasting. It missed. And we got it.
These zealots make the machine speakers look perfectly normal. Thanks for dealing.
You're welcome, Ruffius. Put it away. It's a good chunk of Sparks of War as well. Oh wait, I had to meet Brimp within the goddamn hall beforehand.
Opportunity's knocking. If
Crud.
you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting to be won.
I'll try, Ruffius, but there was such a literal horde of horde players last time, it's not going to happen. Given we saw a few Alliance players fighting in the free-for-all zone, I'm beginning to think that Alliance players are just at the point now of being like, we're not going for it. Again, at least on this set of servers. Maybe elsewhere it's different, but here, not the case. Die for the cause. Oh my god. No! And I'm away. Delayed and into a battleground. Oh dear. What a shame. No, right, I'm a mage. Mage table. Can you forget that is my job? Oh, speaking of the shop mount. The Lion and the Wolf, Horde and Alliance. Like, however you feel about the price of a shop mount, its functionality, its inclusion, none of that problem falls on the artists who had to make it, because it is a pretty mount. The Dark Portal dude? Like, it is super pretty mount. It's got stuff for both factions. Got a load of neat little animations. Its eyes glow. Got all the little details in the bags and the scrolls and the mail, but my goodness. Like, objectively, a pretty mount. A cool mount. So expensive, though. Get that Breaking Bad. They can't keep getting away with this. But they will. The entire industry will. 'Cause that's where we're at now. And it sucks. It's also like, if you think of consumerism in any other industry, fashion, food, cars, all of it, there's always crazily overpriced items. It's the nature of it now. placement, we jump back again. Don't know if we make it up to this one in time. It's quite a ways up there. There's enough of us though, we might. Oh. No, we missed it. Keep him slowed. Ah, no. And back up. Stayed alive for a while though. Okay, something OBS to give me a funny look. Oh, there's no time to check. It's okay. It's fine. Hunters just do me in on Mage. I can aim shot and a rapid shot and it's over. Oh, don't be going AFK now. Come on, healer. Thanks for just giving up and not giving a damn. Let's see. Gameplay sabotage. Oh nope, they're back. That's fine. It's like they knew! You could feel the click. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder, even if in a full set of PvP gear, just how much damage I will stop there. The healer came back. Whatever, it's like the game knew that one was AFK, like there was a difference. Oh, a little shimmy forward, sod off. Get the notification, then like, I'm not AFK. Give me that blessing. Put lava with you. Won't kill him, but it'll slow him down. bap, 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 bap from three sides. Oh, good. The other dude got kicked for his AFK. Stop wasting people's time. Fight. We lose, but actually fight. You know, give it a go. Get your head in the game. Bloody monk. So tanky. Oh, and then an explodey shot comes and shoots me. It's stuck in the graveyard. We've seen it from our perspective. We've seen it from enemies. And then people just go AFK. Get moving, you. Get in there. Not the only one. Who's the other one underneath you? Where's my head in? Like, this graveyard camping happens when people start just going AFK and not playing because they don't feel like oh, we're definitely not going to win this one, so why bother playing? And then it just creates this massive imbalance for everyone else. I can get away. No. Oh, you have them. You have some of them shoddy games. It's alright. Nature of any PvP game. Sometimes you're just going to get bodied. People are going to give up. They're going to rage quit. It's upsetting, but it is what it is. As much as I hate using the term. I think what I do is I go back to Dornagol. Again, I want to trigger the thing with Brimf. I think I need to go and talk to her, judging by this. Then I come and grab the discs. I'm not bothered. If the epic battleground pops, it pops. Who can say? I find it funny that we use the Heart of Azeroth for that and we don't really bring it up.
Batteries in and supplying power. Let's see what this
Yep,
thing
we speak and then it says go get Titan discs.
To the nether.
What's the problem, Dagran?
I do like these little bits of
All
like
these
every
discs
few
are cracked
weeks,
or broken.
every couple we
We'll
get a
need
little bit
disc
more out of
fragments
them.
if
It's
we're
been
to
some
get
fun
anything
and
useful
revelating
out of this
stuff.
machine.
I wonder what's the quickest follower dungeon to do in order to knock that out. I wouldn't rightly say. Right. Need myself a quick bio break, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us flying off in the direction of Hallowfall. We still have half of the sparks to get. Sign us up to another battleground before I do so. Let me just tippity type into the chat for anyone who comes along. Where are we at? Alright. Queue us up there. Get us off to Merildar.
Interrupted.
Have yourselves a stretch, grab yourself a beverage. We will be right back. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let me just get my headset on and wheeled in again. Chair on carpet. Alrighty. Doesn't look like the queue popped, so small blessings there. Again, for whatever reason earlier, we had one pop in under 2 minutes, which is wild for a battleground queue. But it was a fluke rather than a constant, unfortunately. Right, what other world quests are up for us to gather Sparks of War? 2 here, 1 there. Now, I know these... The Spreading the Light ones don't give you Sparks of War, so there's not actually much bother doing those. Have a swig of his beverage. Make sure you're all doing the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated. Look after yourself.
The Cobus dare to attack our veneration grounds. Make them regret it.
Aye, aye, General.
There's a cache of resources nearby.
I'm not doing it, Ruffius. I know I'm just not going to get there in time. Or if I do, it's going to be covered in Horde players. The nature of how things are on this server. Or set of servers, I suppose. Get meteored fish. Oh, I mistimed that terribly. Like having my little phoenix out. Oh, let's not attack that big pack. Don't think that'll go well for me. Pyroblast into Pyroblast into Pyroblast. Very, very nice. I'm enjoying Mage. Again, it seems that class fantasy of what was birthed in vanilla of kind of presence of mind and instant pyroblasting. I can't remember when they started incorporating it into the talent trees proper. But it's a style of play I do really like. Pardon me. Even if I'm not very good at it yet. And I can't promise by the end of our PvP escapades that I will be any good at it. But I feel like with Evoker we did pretty well. We managed to hit our goal of the 1800 rating for the transmog, and I've no doubt we can do so on the Mage as well. Helps fighting these ones up here that the Arathi are dealing with. Get off me. Pop that meteor down. Slow him down. Move on over. Put the barrier back up so we're not immediately dead. Watch guarantee the proc at the moment? I'm not sure. Nom 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 nom. Delicious conjured bread. Imagine for a mage's conjurations it just tastes like normal food. Or is there like a processed element? If they've ever done actually any in-game writing about it. Maybe in that cookbook that came out they mentioned it. One little wax fella. Doing work. It should be 1 or 2 more. I know the glass cannon talent we took is part of the reason why we're getting bodied so quick. Might be worth in the rated stuff picking a different talent, but it's going to take some playing it by ear. It is just a straight up DPS upgrade. Like,
Well
can't
done.
ignore that. Special assignment requires fighting some elites in order to get that chum, so I'm not looking forward to trying that. I don't think I should. It might just be an effort in futility. And they might well be level 80 as well, given the vehicle quest you can do for the special assignments pretty easily, but for the other stuff, less so. Keeping an eye on some wax. So the only problem with doing the follower dungeons is we can queue for battlegrounds at the same time, and I do like getting me on it. Oh, I remember this one. Last time we were here on the Mage, there was a lot of players about. Generally on the opposing faction.
Cobus infest the hungry.
We'll give some bit of gathering. I
And
haven't done any
attack
gathering
our
today.
Cleanse the
Hey,
poor
a
of their
ding.
filth.
Tiny meteors. Which one's Burden of Power? When we conjure those, the next fire blast does more damage. Overload this. Get me to somewhere else. Can't see. Another battleground. A Raffy Basin. I'm nosy at people's transmogs. Kinda like what this Death Knight's going for. They're trying to incorporate the shoulders from the trading post. It's working alright. Thelanius level. A monk going for the simpler affair. I think it works quite well. You can never tell with Shadow Priest because you can't see a bloody thing on him. Hunter's got a pretty standard old set. I don't know if the shoulders are working for you, bub, but you know, it's not bad. Little old mage set there. Oh, it's a shaman, not a mage. Oh, it's the fancy crystals. Can't remember what tier those were, but I don't recall the blue colour. I remember like a red one. It goes well with that old helmet. As we've not seen more of that new Brontosaur. Table down. I gotta keep remembering, I'm a mage. I can feed people. I need to do so. Right, how are we looking? 12 and 13. Not quite even, but with time. Oh, wear this fancy chest for the event. Spell not learned? What do you mean spell not learned? Let me partake. Oh, yes, I remember this one. I still think it's a little... Especially in the vein of Vanilla WoW. Things are all about the shoulder pads. Even today, things are all about the shoulder pads. At least from my perspective. Especially on Dwarf. They are very long, though, aren't they? The big old spikes off the back. I still like it. I know the anniversary we've got the redos of tier 2, but it'd be nice to see at some point redos of a lot of the old stuff, but it's a lot of effort they've put in there. I can't see them doing it anytime soon. I don't think they're going to do it every year. Just do another tier set, getting a remaster. That feels like it'd be a bit much. Where's the Hunter wearing the Mage one too? Does it just give you a random one? Alright, a lot of folks running up to the lumber mill. We can ice wall people off. We can ring a fire. Got to remember meteor. Again, it's just getting used to how many buttons I have on the mage. Oh, way up. Nope, you're not getting it. Ah. Uh-oh. stack field totem. Curses. I tried. I really tried. I pushed myself up there.
Too far away.
Just keep popping. One's retreating. And we time stop and we push up. Try and get everyone to regain momentum, take it back. Pyroblast after Pyroblast. Steal his buffs. It's getting those mini fireballs to come in. On the off chance they spawn. Okay, we took it back. Nicely done, team. Even Stevens at the moment. We get to alter time.
Too far away. I'm gonna win.
Going. No, wrong time to try and go invisible. Cauterized panic. Just, ah! Oh dear. It's alright, we get straight back into it. Still pretty close. But if people are fighting back at the stables, that's worrying. How many area with me? 5. Oh, we're gonna get collapsed on either side here. Don't overdo it, Hunter. Trying to catch someone out. Oh, they bubble. Oh. Shooting this rogue. Oh, that paladin chunking people down. Dear, oh dear. Good effort on their part. Keep fighting. Oh, I aimed it just a little bit to the side. Going. intake, keep moving, get that slow, swap to the lower elf target. Hooray! Nice block. Yeah. Yes, I know its frustration well as the melee. Oh, feels bad. You love to see it though. This is why our conjured buns are so very useful. How we doing? Ooh. Behind. Not a loss, but behind. How many Horde are on there compared to Alliance? Hey, Dibsum. We're on the Mage at the moment. In terms of positioning, might be similar. Unfortunately, not the Warlock to showcase for you. How are you doing this morning? You end up giving the Warlock much of a try in PvP yourself yet? Should go and help do this. Or if you want to chase them over there, that's fine. Nope. Okay, we can nick the farm from them. Oh no, we can't, not if they all come back like this. Keep chucking pyroblasts. Oh, and then a hunter. Oh, goodbye. I'm glad you're having a good time on it. But as someone who's never really done much ranged in PvP, it is certainly a whole of a ball game to consider. You get there. Just gotta be patient. Gotta keep at it. We managed to get the elite set on the Evoker, and if I can manage it on them, I'm hoping before the end of the season I can manage it on the Mage or the Druid. Both, ideally. Well, that's a big section of Horde coming up. How many are still fighting down there? No one. They're dead. Put a little ring of fire down. Oh god, just keep moving. Favorite melee? I'd have to go with my Rep Paladin. Just in general. They're the only one I really have played consistently over the years. And I enjoy being able to off-heal, I enjoy the defensives. Wearing plate armor and swinging a two-handed sword, that is my jam. I've enjoyed others over the years. I think, just in terms of how they feel, Enhancement Shaman is really impressive. They're just a lot of fun to look at, a lot of fun to play. The whole time. I've really enjoyed them. Warrior also seems alright these days too, and there's some of the changes, because we went through and leveled everything in Remix. Ended up enjoying Death Knight a lot. Blood Death Knight was pretty fun on the tanky side. Oh damn, they left someone there.
I'm out of range.
Sheep. Curse this little minion. That minion's done me. My plan was flawless until that minion showed up. Right, we just kill him. Oh, they came back! We really tried for it. We really tried for it. What a shame. Nah, absolutely. But for me, like, one that stood out, I don't know how well it's standing up at the moment in the War Within, but Survival Hunter, because back in the day, like vanilla, my first character was a hunter, and I never used ranged weapons. I just used melee, even when it was impossible there. And survival these days actually gives them a way to do it. which I find fun. I haven't tried Elemental for a couple of expansions. Enhancement, just when you chuck down that crash lightning and a storm strike, between the sound effects and the visuals, it's just, there's that, you know, big old thunder crash. It's great. I think they hit that class fantasy really well. I've heard Elemental's in a better spot right now. And all the changes that have come in the anniversary patch for all shamans meant to be pretty good. Well, they're all going back up to the lumber mill. That Death Knight is still here. Curse you, Death Knight. Hang on, they're all moving from the blacksmith. Wait, don't go over yet. Don't go over yet. Wait, shaman, don't do it. Gotta wait until the enemy retreats. Nope, see, we got a straggler. Paladin again. They are on point back and forth between the zones. Despite that teamwork, we're still giving them a good fight. Nah, absolutely. It's just a fun class to play. To hit the buttons feels good. That's like baseline for any class. Does it feel good to hit the buttons? Like, say for Fire Mage at the moment, when you're getting your instant Pyroblasts and that being a main part of the rotation these days, it feels fun just to shoot giant fireballs at people. That's great. It's a good old time. From the bit I played in Remix of Frost Mage, I really enjoyed that too, and I really didn't expect to. For those little icicle procs. Oh, as much as I've enjoyed my escapades with the Evoker and now so on Mage, I will never get over just, I have a big sword and I smack the face with it. It's what you'll see me play in most games, is can I have a two-handed weapon? There's a load of them here. Wait, they haven't seen me. We're all going up there. One fella, two. Cannot 2v1. I am a mage, so I can sheep someone. Maybe the other person's AFK. Oh my god. Oh, there was a rogue as well. Oh, and a druid. Don't know why I did combustion there. I'm already dead. I thought for a moment someone was asleep at the wheel. Oh, push back from the stables. That's pretty bad. Aye. They've got over a 100-point lead now and are pushing it higher. You just AFK there. Play the game, goddammit. You're not going to win every match. I know it's frustrating when we lose like this, but come on. Play the video game. That's alright, it's the nature of the beast and stuff like this. I know there's a rogue behind me. He got a heal as well. His friend showed up. There's a chance of victory there. It's all a learning experience. It's all getting on her. Damn AFK. Nope, I don't want to be asleep. Damn it. Come back here, dragon. Let's get that quick. Just in case they respawn. Hey, did my job. Ice Wall is good for that. The only problem with Ice Wall is it chugs the frame rate. Like, there's a noticeable dip when the Ice Wall breaks if you're nearby it. Alright, there goes the battle. Good fight, though. Pulled away towards the end, but we gave him a fight. My damage output better. It's still middle of the pack. Not better than other games, though. Time we on. I got a fair bit more time. Probably queue up for another. I still got some sparks of war to earn.
Attack our people. Cleanse the pool of their filth.
Alright, General, just give me a moment to get my bearings. Oh, nope, not with level 80 there. Alright, cheers, Dipson. That's what you want. Even if you end up losing, you want it still to be a good fight. And there's plenty of games where you just get bodied in a corner and are left stuck at spawn. And those suck. It sucks for either side. I think they need to really work on managing that. I think for the most part, we've done alright, though. And again, I think a lot of the problem is a lot of players just, the moment they start seeing a loss coming, give up. Or they AFK, or they rage quit. And I do not understand the mentality of, I'm going to win every game on a video game. That's just not how things work. Oh, hey, Rogue. Oh, you're level 70. Well, that makes me feel better about it. Nope, I'm invisible. Oh, well caught. I'm 7 levels above them and they thought, you know what, I'm going to kill that mage. Can only respect it. And it's not a WoW specific problem, it's any PvP game, you get folks like that. And that's why I think it's one of the reasons why fighting games don't tend to sell as well much these days, because for whatever reason, folks don't like the idea of losing and it being their fault. I don't know. Part of it. Can't learn if you don't lose. Winning constantly and having easy wins teaches you absolutely nothing. Much rather have a close fight like that last one. Little wax friend. Just in case that rogue's about, I'm going to keep myself topped off. Oh, that's an ally. Sneaky fish. That's another piece of that quest. Well, not even a quest, it's like a mini objective you can do. Such angry fish people.
I need to target something first.
Hey, you poisoned me, you swine. Give me that gold. Take the ore as well, we might as well. There we go, pull all these. Oh, we're in. Let me kill these fish first game. Ideally, I'd like to stick around with the paladin for a few more, but when the queue calls... Hey, it's the ball game! No, my favourite. Now, this one kind of balks the spawn camping problem you get elsewhere, because the winning team wants to be staying in the centre with all of those balls, so... you don't end up running into the issue as much. You could still get absolutely destroyed in this one if they just hold the centre the whole time and you can't formulate a full group attack to go and take things back. That's the other part of the problem. People run in one at a time, get picked off solo, you're staggered respawning, and you're just trailing in one after the other. And any coordinate, like even a little bit of coordination can deal with that. But it's a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot more capable of a comeback. Fancy Fiery Shaman ones. Burning Crusade purples. It's another PvP set. I can't remember where exactly from. No, a Plunder Lord. It's a fun event. Scarecrow. Shadow Priest, so I can't see, but looks like leveling fiasco. Oh, right, feed people. One day I'll remember the moment I get into feed people. And I'm a hodgepodge of leveling stuff as well. I can't say much. Some of that cultiering, bit of hodgepodge. Right, I think after this battleground, I need to focus on the Sparks of War just to get it done again. I don't have a huge time to stream today, unfortunately. And if we do a few follower dungeons, we should be able to get those Titan discs. Because for whatever reason, while we've done the weekly quest on as main to do delves, I shouldn't pick it up. It's giving more bronze, even though we've already got a pinnacle quest done. Which is not, I'll take more bonus bronze.
I need a target.
Alright, they bubbled.
I need to target something first. I don't have a
Get the interrupt. Keep moving with a scorch.
I need a target.
Someone should get this ball. That isn't it. Nobody's here. I will take it.
I need to target something first.
Oh, it's not just letting me steal the bubble straight away. What? Just dart around the battlefield.
Too far away.
Back.
To get close.
It's alright, as long as we hold them. There will inevitably be a rogue. I want to keep my head out. Oh, yep, there's the rogue. It was bound to happen. You're always going to get that as a caster as well. At some point, a rogue is going to be on you. It happens to everyone. But especially when I've got that glass cannon perk. Talent, rather. Dangerous business. Got a decent lead at the moment, though. Should be okay. Back in we go. Lock a couple behind that. Oh no, did my friend go back that way? No, she's alright. pull back so they don't have line of sight. Put that flame wall up just in case. Nobody came down. Okay, someone's got to grab the other one. Oh, I'll take this here. Thanks, Shaman. I'll take it. Yeah, have a refreshment table, just in case.
I need a target.
Go help this rogue. I love seeing that reflect pop off. I see the enemy team have just given up for the most part. Not coming to fight. What a shame. It was a decent back and forth there at the start.
Cobus infest the hungering pool.
All right.
And attack our
I need to
people.
focus up on getting these
Cleanse
ones
the
done.
pool of their filth.
That an upgrade? Yes, it is. Let's grab that fish. Form up. Currently all nabbed by Hordes, that's alright. We just find our purchase elsewhere. Combustion to do so quickly with our Phoenix. Just in case.
Opportunities knocking. If you've got
Not your
the
quest
metal,
one, not a...
there are valuables waiting to be won.
You don't count. I know, Ruffius, but I'm not going just to get bodied again. Ain't got the time this morning. Come here, you sneakies. I don't quite get... When I'm getting these procs with Fire Blast, right? And the little flame symbols come on either side. Sometimes it lasts barely a second, and I'm not sure why. Sometimes it seems to last like a good 10 seconds. Missed! Wait, would you get meteored? Ah, unnecessary. Right, that's enough just in case. There was another. Got other moves I can use to freeze people. I need to not be lazy about it. I think that's the biggest
Beyond
thing.
the reach of Beladar's light, they will fill the pool in time.
There we go. Ooh, flying
For
mount
now,
unlocked.
their threat is
Beladar's attunement unlocked, and some more crystals. Right. Any more world quests? Crate is here. Hordes will get it. Yep, already have it. How many more do I need? 30. That's one world quest and 4 snuffling piles. The epic battleground's still going, but it's not going to pop. It never bloody pops. I don't think the regular rares actually give us the discs, so there's no point doing that.
The Cobus encroach on Velhand's claim. Protect the residents from their aggression.
Aye, aye, Karen. I missed. Missed again. Come on, Phoenix. It's a real big step up in damage when that Phoenix comes out. Pyroblast into more. And then random meteors. Ooh. Bitter wax. Fantastic. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Really sure waxy goodness. Excellent. One disc fragment. Yeah, that's not going to be a... We're not going to be here for 100 wax pulls. No, 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 no. Don't miss now. I need a few more. Get out of it. Blast just calling down a meteor feels pretty good too. Fancy stuff. I think I'd rather have more spheres that I can then consume to create more mini fireballs than doing the other one. And that requires proper combustion play. Which I won't be doing. Gotta understand your weaknesses. I just don't really get when I should be casting Fireball. I think there are some talents that encourage you to do so. I don't think I took any of those for the PvP stuff I was tempted. Do regular rares drop sparks of war though? Something I can check. Bird. Oh, it's level 80 rare. Whoops! Mistakes were made. It's gonna kill me. Bird, please. Absolutely gonna kill me. Freezing it. Little wax friend, get in there. Yes, go for wax friend. Get as much distance as we can. Slow it. That's the other thing I should be doing. Scorch. Scorch. Keep slowing it. Forget some of these are just going to be level 80. Got you, bird. Kiting. They do have sparks of war. And fragments? Was that a change? Like, buff the drops for those? I don't remember them dropping fragments. Only if you did, like, the elite rares. Not regular-ass ones. It could be just the specific level 80 ones, potentially. But I'll take it. As we look for more wax piles, we'll see if we can find another one of those then, as that'll finish things off quite nicely. And I think the fastest way will probably be follower dungeons just to get the remaining discs. I have some time to do so. Can't push it too far, but depends how many discs. I think you get like 10 from each boss or 15 from the end boss. It could be something like that. I can't quite remember. One more wax pile for that, though. Which dungeon will be quickest? Meader is probably pretty quick, just because it's all in one pretty tight-knit location.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Arathi to
like the one with all the
we must
lightning
settle
rooks
inland
probably takes a wee
shadow
while.
from Beladar's light.
The machinist one that we did yesterday didn't seem to take too long, because you're just going back and then minecarting to and fro between the rooms. Delves will take longer just because they only drop off the last boss there, and because we won't be doing them at a higher difficulty. Don't imagine it drops many of the discs. I could be wrong. Oh, there it is. Gimme, gimme, gimme that wax. Easy wax as well. Good stuff. Rare over there. That should give us some fragments. Oh, it's the rare underneath. Viscous ejection? No, I don't think so. Disgusting. Oh, that regular one didn't do any. It must just be the specific leveled ones. Hey, give me a gear upgrade though, I'll take that. A minor one, but an upgrade nonetheless. Alright then. Let's see. I think the meter is probably going to be the fastest. I haven't done follower dungeons on anything that wasn't the paladin, so I'm curious. Oh, we get the quest as well. That's nice.
Sorry.
Big old chunk of XP. Feels odd to be the one to pull on Mage, but sure. Don't let me die.
Well, what do we have here? New customers? Or are you looking for something a little hotter? Show 'em what we got on tap, Eldryer.
The dialogue in it is pretty great. I'm curious if between queue times and going up for a normal mode with players, if that would be faster than just going in instantly on the follower dungeon. That's what I'm not 100% sure about. I'll keep going, don't wait for me. Without any off healing, I feel like I'm probably not going to get away with over pulling. Probably. Getting down relatively quick though. I'm sure in a regular dungeon it's a chunk more XP, but it's not negligible, and they have buffed it from what I understand, at least from launch. I'll Of course, I can't use my PvP talents in here, so no rings of fire. Morning, Cupid. Oh, well, my bronze will be going on all that delicious transmog. In terms of the order, I'm not quite sure yet. But the goal will be to get all of it. It's going to take a while, but that's okay. Did for Remix. We got pretty much every reward that was exclusive for there.
Can a dishonest barkeep make a living?
But those tier 2 tets do really stand out. The Blizzard, like sword, shield, helmet reward, also pretty good. I'm less bothered about toys and pets and stuff like that. Otherwise, it will be the whole shebang. How about you, sir? Is there one you're focusing on, one or two, and then you can call it quits on the event? Or are you going to be in for the long haul? It was really nice of them to... I mean, I don't know if they could have gotten away with it without, but to do the newer classes as well. Lovely touch. And I think they really fit the theme of it. Death Knight is surprisingly good. But yeah, the more you do, the cheaper they get. And there'll be more ways to earn bronze as well once you get past that 100 token mark on week 2 or 3, depending on how ham you go. Right, we're taking a bit too long here. Let's try a bigger pull and see if we can be cheeky with it. See, that was the joy of Remix. It was level everything and then get all of them. You can buy them even if you don't own the class. Like, it just unlocks it in your collection. You don't have to have had a monk yet. That was certainly what the goal on Remix was. Oh, blimey. Nicely done. I got the Drakfear up to that 1800 for the elite set, and then I was good. That was the goal. Got the transmog. Job done. It'll be the Mage going next. The Mage and the Druids are the ones I want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just unlocks it for your collection. I've never seen the game say you cannot unlock this because you do not have a monk. Like, on the off chance it did do that, all you'd have to do was just make one at level 1 anyway.
Keep 'em coming.
Yeah, have a drink.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Bang, bang.
Break it up.
Alright, how many of these discs did you drop? Okay, he dropped 15. That's not too bad. Yeah, and it'd be faster with players, but I don't trust the queue times.
My zeal to get back in business led to faulty reasoning.
Your pal here signed some papers he didn't read. And now Goldie Baronbottom is BEO of this joint.
Help me, please. Get my meadery back, Outlander.
I know when, friend. Absolute numpty. Give it away. I think the ones that a lot of people love Judgment, but I'm just, even as a Paladin main, I've never been that bothered by Judgment. It looks really cool. I think the redo does it a lot of justice. No pun intended. But Shaman one I've always loved. I have a real soft spot for that Shaman one. Big old lightning wolves on the shoulder. Love it. I'm surprised how good the Druid looks. Like, if you zoom in on all the little details on that one, there's loads of stuff going on. think they've done a fantastic job with all of them, to be honest. Pull them all. It's moving. We don't seem to be dying at any point, so that's okay. I think I need to move Meteor onto a more accessible button. Or just get used to casting it more, I suppose. Come here, big fella. Can you cross faction arena? I'm not sure. I know they've opened up a lot you can do with friends, but not everything yet. Well, rated battlegrounds are cross faction, like you play with members of the opposing faction, so I imagine so. It might just require a bit of Googling. I'm not sorry, NPCs. I pulled way more of the room.
The mead will be substandard.
I believe you can do this.
But there'll be more of it. More mead, more money. That's good business.
Cinderbrew was my personal directive, my passion. She's ruining everything.
I don't use the flame strike at all in PvE. It's off here to the side. Feels like I'm doing more just by chunking Pyroblast though, rather than swapping to it. I know, dwarven friend, but they keep going down as we're in between shots. On Phoenix, get in there. Big damage. Much fire. More meteors. Yes. Imagine playing this super efficiently and truly understanding the rotation feels great when you can pop up big stuff. I've seen some videos of a fire mage like teleporting onto an entire group of the enemy faction in a battleground and just killing like 6 people in one go. Wild. I'm not going to be doing ult like that when we get to the end game PvP, but it's inspirational for sure. One thing, you need those discs. Want to get that weekly done. It's taking a wee bit though. I don't know if I have the time to do another. Maybe some I just finish off next week or over the weekend. It's going to have to be. I can't really push beyond half past today, I'm afraid, but there we are.
Hey, that meat
Come on, team.
took months of R&D. You goody goodies don't know who you're dealing with. You do any more damage, and I'll cash you out. You hear me?
So many puns. Hi, team. Up out. Shoot the bee instead. Oh, the bee moved. just randomly summoning meteors with this like hero talent spec is really cool. Feels fantastic. Whenever we consume one of the flame spears, spellfire spears, I suppose. Pull a few more. We can be cheeky. It's all right. I've not been in much bother yet. Oh, was immune to it. Pull you lot as well. Run away. Shooting those fireballs. I know they're pyroblast, but you know what I mean. The big balls of fire, regardless. I do like this Meadery as a dungeon. Compared to how serious some of the others are in, like linked up to the story and stuff. It's just nice to have a silly one. 'Cause no matter how serious WoW gets, it's always had a silly side. Got to embrace that too. The Dawn of God music just feels good. I'm glad you're enjoying, bub. Thank you for the support. For those new, those who don't know, we stream WoW every weekday morning, 9 AM UK time. We stream other games in the evening at 6 PM. And all those games get put on playlists right here on the channel. We're finishing up an old puzzle game called Clash of Heroes, Might and Magic. Loved it. Very fond of it, very nostalgic. You can see its flaws now that I'm a little older, but I still love it dearly. Then at the end of the month, end of next week, we have the new Dragon Age game, which I'm very hopeful for. But we also have a beta for the new Monster Hunter game that dropped out of nowhere. That's going to be on that Friday and for the weekend for those interested. And that's PlayStation, Xbox and Steam on PC. With cross-play enabled for those who want to play it with some mates. So it's going to be a lot of fun going in there. I'll probably put a poll up on the channel over the weekend, seeing if people want me to start Dragon Age, then drop to the Monster Hunter, or so it'll only be like one stream for Monster Hunter. It'll probably just be a longer one on the Friday night, or if people would rather I hold off starting Dragon Age so we can keep to it back to back rather than taking an immediate break. We'll see what folks feel and how I feel getting to it as well. We've still got about a week or more to decide. Assuming it all downloads well, doesn't crash, blow up, etc. You know, the modern release of video games can be a little bit of a nightmare. Grab these bees. Give everyone a flame shield. Should really be aiming at the wider group for more AoE damage. Lovely. I don't think we need to worry about the mechanic on follower dungeon. Need to escape them.
Clap those wings, darling. Burns so sweet.
Clear dialogue makes me smile. Get him out of here. The next fight, that really takes the puns up to a new level, though. And just on a personal level, I can appreciate the next one for what it does.
We should use them to make a beeline to Goldie's office.
A beeline, he says. A dungeon full of it. Did you see what they're doing here, chap?
Hey, you're really trying to be a bee in my bonnet, ain't
Oh, is
you?
that right, Cupid?
You have disrupted
Man, Battle for Middle-earth was such a fun
but I'm
RTS.
still boss,
Loved it.
and this
Is it
still
the,
my
that
materate.
Reforged website? They were, like, working on doing a full refresh for the game? I've heard about that one. It's just always for a small team with a passion project. Always takes a lot of time.
Take out my bomb man. My
And there's always the risk of them being
prototype
pulled,
fan
especially on the bigger IP.
And now you're riding my bees like some nature-loving weirdo.
Well, if it functions
I guess
well.
I'm gonna have to show ya and your rock-headed friend who's boss.
Nope, kill this yes man. Kill these asset blokes. We agree, gentlemen. The concursor.
All right.
And then the
You may
BEO
have
herself.
gotten my employees, but now you're dealing with the
Okay, give me it.
BEO herself. You won't
Too late.
be taking this metering from me. Cashing out. Move time.
Don't stand near the barrels. I assume they explode if I get hit. Glad it works well. Don't know at what time I'd be able to get to it, but I'm very happy to hear it exists and can be played well.
Killing is my business, and it's
Is it the Angmar stuff as well with the Witch King, or
of course.
I know that expansion was a little harder for folks to get looked after. Oh, a trinket upgrade. We'll take that. Very nice.
She's
Upgrade
gone.
weapon.
Oh, thank the hive. It was a grave error listening to Goldie.
It was went brand.
Because of you, I can hire back my workers and get back in
See.
business. Thanks again.
Brings the older one. Interesting stuff, bub. Happy to hear it for that old RTS. Would that the IP not currently be in the hands of a studio that doesn't give a toss, someone could actually make a proper sequel to that game. Just any half-competent studio would do. Just not in the hands of bloody Embracer Group. They're not doing the IP any damn favours. It's always a hard sell to get a team to work on an RTS as well. There've been some really good ones of late trying to bring it back into the forefront, but it's such a, oddly enough, such a niche genre today, despite how much more popular PC gaming is, and how oversaturated other genres are. It's still a hard sell. I'd love to see it though. Alright, let's hand this in with Ruffius. We can grab the next one on Monday. Over the weekend I'll probably have a look on the main just to see if any of those other world bosses drop more bronze. So far it seems like only the quest gives you a bronze and then only your first world boss kill. But that might be different for the other open world bosses that are in like the other regions. I'll go and check there. Otherwise we'll be back with the Mage on the Monday. So with that folks, thank you very much for watching. For all those who've come along live, those who'll check it out later, cheers for giving me your time. Like the video if you enjoyed yourselves, help me push it through the algorithm, subscribe for more content here on the channel, As we said earlier, we're in every weekday morning, 9 AM UK time with World of Warcraft, 6 PM in the evening playing other games. You can find playlists to all the content right here on the channel. So until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.